All right. Good morning. I am so glad you could join me this morning. We're going to talk about lemon eucalyptus and citronella. And the reason that I picked these two is with citronella being one of the BOGO oils, then I listened to several presentations that made me realize that these two are really powerful for the state that society is in and that all the people are in. So I'm going to okay. For some reason, I have all these cool graphics that I don't know whether it's going to work or not. Here, now I know how I can do it, because I want you to see what citronella looks like. So this is a citronella plant. So it is native to Asia and the South Pacific and things like that. doTERRA sources it from Indonesia, I think. Yeah, doTERRA sources it from Indonesia. This plant here can grow 6.5 feet tall. So these are called a major grass that has lots of strength inherently in it. It's a really well known because it repels bugs and insects. You know, you can buy citronella candles to burn when you're having a outdoor dinner or whatever, because it's so effective for keeping the bugs and creepy crawlers away. So, and it's interesting because the way it works is it masks the human fragrances that insects find appealing. So I thought that was really interesting. And there are 30 different species that grow around in different locations in the world. So the properties of citronella are that an insect repellent, insecticidal, detoxifier, cleanser, bactericidal, antifungal, antistringal, astringent, fungicidal, deodorant, antidepressant, antimicrobial, antiseptic, antispasmodic, calming, and energizing. So it is really good. Just by knowing the properties, then you can tell a lot of the things that it'll do. But I want to talk about some of the physical things it'll do, and then we're going to talk some more about the emotional benefits, because that's where it's really powerful. So for a natural pest repellent, you can diffuse it. You can combine it with fractionated coconut oil and rub on your body, or you can put it in a spray bottle with water and just spritz yourself. It will clean surfaces, and with the handout that I can send you at the end, and there's a recipe to make a bottle of cleaning spray that you can do. It reduces inflammation. It promotes relaxation. This, I thought, Ida, you want to know about. It helps control pets' behavior. It will help stop dogs from barking. It will help keep dogs off of furniture. You do have to be careful. Cats are more sensitive to citronella than dogs are. So you have to be careful with how much you diffuse with your cats, Ida. You can add favorite topical pet products for ongoing pest control. It's a natural shampoo and conditioner, so add several drops to your shampoo. It helps eliminate excess oil and grease, and it helps add volume to your hair, and it helps detangle your hair. Who would have thought? That I would not have guessed about citronella. This is really good, and this is a quote from Laura Jacobs, so it's compliant. You can apply to the bottom of your feet and on your abdomen to support your body in dispelling discomfort from spicy foods, carrageenan, drugs, alcohol, and toxins. So that was something that she said she found surprising. But it's what oils will do physically, then they will also do emotionally. And citronella repels bugs and creepy crawlies and stuff. And so it will also help us expel unwanted things from inside of us too. You can apply on your fingernails and toenails and in your shampoo, and it creates an environment which is unfriendly to unwanted guests. And it also, it's kind of like what we talked about before, it also creates an unfriendly environment inside the digestive system. If you've traveled to some of the third world countries, lots of times you come back with some gas in your intestinal tract, and citronella is very helpful in supporting your efforts to get rid of those. You can apply over your heart and on the bottoms of your feet to promote healthy circulation. You can apply topically to areas of concern, such as joints and achy muscles after stress or strain. And Dr. Hill said it reduces cravings and controls your appetites. So that's a good one to think of also. So stick a drop in your diffuser in the afternoon. A caution is if you're applying it topically, you can develop skin sensitivity. So dilute it like 1 drop citronella to 1 drop fractionated coconut oil. So, dilute it by 50%. And it's not recommended for pregnant women. So emotionally, citronella is the oil of averting. So it, like I've said a couple of times, it repels insects and bugs, but it can also get rid of energetic pests. And I was listening to one Facebook Live yesterday that I really like the guy, and he said, there are energetic vampires and energetic angels. Energetic vampires are things or people or anything that drains us. So people can be vampires, situations can be vampires. He said for him, turning on TV shows is an energetic vampire, that it just drains him and it just, takes his desire and motivation around. Some forms of music are energetic vampires for me. Angels are people and things and activities that will uplift us. And so, again, forms of music, getting out in nature, people, there are a lot of different things that can be energetic angels. One of citronella's greatest powers is it can protect us from vampires. And that is a powerful thing right now. So if we're emotionally bugged, sometimes that's because we feel vulnerable and we don't feel safe. And so citronella can help give us a sense of personal protection and security. Right now, we've got lots of things invading us, from the news, from the need to be isolated. The isolation is an energetic vampire. Just the concern about going to the grocery store, going out and being out and about, all of the things that are hitting us, whether through the media or just all around, all the things that are hitting us, then citronella can give us a protective shield against that and help us feel like we're protected and safe. And that will hopefully make it so that we don't get as emotionally bothered and bugged. It also helps us, if we're being emotionally bugged, then it helps us break patterns of deciding to be annoyed. Have you ever thought about the being annoyed? and irritated is a choice. That's kind of a big concept to think about. But Citronella can help us consciously choose what we allow into our space. So the negative emotions that it can help us get rid of is irritated, judgmental, invaded, overrun, undiscerning, stagnant. The positive things are averting, discerning, forgiving, releasing, and repelling. So Citronella can be really powerful, just thinking and helping us be protected at this time in our, at this time in society and stuff. Okay, I think, oh, did I say that it's not recommended for pregnant women?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
But could I ask you a question? What did you say? It's the oil of what?
Averting.
Averting.
A-V-E-R-T-I-N-G.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we are going to talk about lemon eucalyptus. So lemon eucalyptus and citronella are very closely related in the things that they do. They're both powerful bug repellents. You always hear about citronella being a bug repellent. Lemon eucalyptus is actually more powerful. Lemon eucalyptus is derived from this tree. These trees can grow 30 feet in 2 years. They're native to Australia. We, doTERRA sources the lemon eucalyptus from Kenya, a place called Lunga Lunga that's right on the border of Kenya and Tanzania. And the Helping Hands project that they're doing, this is a really, really remote area of Kenya and a really super poor area of Kenya. And doTERRA has gone in and helped build distilleries and help them learn how to harvest and distill and get the essential oils. And they pay them right when they bring them the limbs from the trees is where it's distilled from. So they pay them immediately. And this is one of the areas that has just made an extreme difference for people being able to live and survive and to have a quality of life. So this one is there's a difference of opinion whether this is almost as effective as DEET in repelling mosquito bites and preventing mosquito bites, or whether it's more effective than DEET. But either way, DEET is extremely, it's got a lot of toxins. There's another word for it that I can't think of. But anyway, it's got a lot of things that are really not good for us. And so if you can use lemon eucalyptus that has all sorts of benefits and no downsides, go for the lemon eucalyptus. So some people get mixed up and think it's just a blend of lemon and eucalyptus, and it's not. It is a special lemon eucalyptus tree. And the podcast that I found that I really like is a guy from Australia, and he said when there's been a big rainstorm, it is great to be out where there's a grove of these trees, because you get both the lemon and the eucalyptus aroma at once, and that it's just heavenly for that. So he really likes that. So the properties for this are, it's an expectorant, analgesic, insect repellent, rubefacient, and that is a substance for topical application that produces redness of the skin by causing dilation of the capillaries and an increase in blood circulation. I figured I had no clue what that was, so I thought I'd tell you guys because I didn't think you'd know either. It's also a cleanser, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, deodorant, invigorating, and uplifting. So some of the properties to this, or not the properties, but the physical benefits, is it's refreshing and cleansing to the air. It's got an uplifting and invigorating aroma. It is good for cleaning surfaces. You can add 6 to 8 drops plus a tablespoon of vinegar to a glass spray bottle and add water and use it to spray your counters. It's wonderful for skincare, and you can add a couple of drops to your favorite skin cleanser. You can blend with fractionated coconut oil for an uplifting massage. It protects against environmental threats. So add 2 to 3 drops each of lemon, eucalyptus, and citronella with water in a spray bottle and spray your skin before going outside. It will help keep your scalp moisturized and healthy. So you can just add a drop to your shampoo. That's if you are doing it, put the shampoo in your hand and add a drop of lemon eucalyptus. If you wanted to add it to the bottle of shampoo, I would add, I don't know, 8 or 10. It depends on how much shampoo you've got left in your bottle, but I would add more than 1 drop to a whole bottle of it. It is 97% effective against mosquitoes, and it will last up to 4 hours. It helps with intestinal odors. You can combine it with water in a spray bottle and spritz yourself. It supports the respiratory system, the digestive system. It helps control body odor and household smells. You can apply over the liver and the bottoms of your feet to promote circulation and cellular oxygenation. And you can apply on your abdomen to alleviate occasional gas, bloating, cramping, sluggish digestion, and respiratory discomfort. So the benefits of lemon eucalyptus, it is the oil of protected space. And, okay. Okay, I'm trying to get another and this one isn't a super great graphic, but I think it's great. Laura Jacobs had this. And she, on the Brilliant Living call this week on Monday, she was saying this diagram right here, she loves for lemon eucalyptus and citronella. They both do the same thing. They give us an area, they give us a protective bubble around us. And that's, we're talking about social distancing. This just helps give us a bubble of protected space. So there are 2 different things emotionally that I've heard about this. One is it's the oil of protected space. The guy from Australia said he considers it to be the oil of optimism. So some of the things are, if you are feeling overly exposed to natural elements or energetic forces, it gives you a feeling of being self-contained, and helps you create and maintain your personal space, to create boundaries. It is, I loved how this was worded. It is a cleanser of energetic debris. Do you sometimes feel like you've got that? Just all sorts of junk all around. So this is a cleanser of energetic debris. It offers reinforcement and resolve when an individual needs to more independently navigate their own lives. It can uplift your mood and offer reprieve from the feelings of grief or sorrow. And I think grief and sorrow we experience when we have a loved one that passes away. But I think that it's not as obvious. But I think a lot of us, I know I have, felt grief over the loss of being able to see my friends, being able to meet and have classes in person. I think that there's a lot of things to grieve over right now that aren't just the typical things that we think about. It can give us a sense of optimism. It will, lemon eucalyptus will help us find the silver linings and find lessons and benefits out of the hard experiences that we go through. And sometimes those are really hard to find. Sometimes it's easy to see that there are good things that come out of bad. Sometimes it's harder to realize those. And so using the lemon eucalyptus can help us find those. It will support us in casting off hurts and pains of the past. It can help us enjoy a community spirit to find joy and inspiration in our lives. And I love this. It helps you stand in your own strength and be a shining light to others. And isn't that a good goal to strive for all of us? So the negative things are if you're feeling exposed, unprotected, enmeshed, poor boundaries, or energetically weakened, lemon eucalyptus is your oil. The positive, if you want to feel self-contained, reinforced, protected, and clear boundaries, then lemon eucalyptus will help you. So, no, let's see, that's not what I want. So I think Ida and Gail, not Gail, you didn't, but Ida and Geneva, you got the handout. It took me a couple of days to get it sent, but you got the handout that I sent about Melissa last week, didn't you? I think you're both muted. But
yes, I got it. I got it.
Oh, good. So here's the one from lemon eucalyptus.
Thank you.
And then here's the one for citronella that I will try to do immediately after this class so that I don't space it. There's been lots going on. So let's see. Can you see? Okay, there I am back. At least every week it's getting a little bit better. I'm figuring out how to do one or two things. So pretty smooth if you stick with